Welcome to the Deep Dive, brought to you today by AdExpert. They're the LA-based online marketing and web development agency. Been shaping digital presences for, over 10 years now?
That's right. Solid decade of experience.
Yeah, impressive stuff. So today, we're diving into something crucial, but maybe not always fully grasped. The role of content marketing in SEO strategy.
Foundational stuff.
Totally foundational.
Yeah.
And look, it's always evolving, right? Essential
Yeah.
for anyone trying to boost their digital presence, especially here in LA, but really anywhere.
Absolutely. The landscape keeps shifting.
And we're grounding this conversation in real-world insights, specifically from AdExpert themselves, their About Us page, an article by their founder. Real strategies at play here.
Exactly. And, for anyone navigating this digital world, it's not enough to just know what content marketing is or what SEO does separately.
Right.
Our goal here, our mission for this deep dive, is really to unpack how they work together. It's this powerful symbiotic thing.
Symbiotic, good word.
Yeah, it really amplifies visibility, rankings, engagement, stuff people often underestimate. So we'll break down the what, the why, and importantly, the how-to for you listening.
Okay, let's unpack this then, starting with the basics, just the level set. Content marketing, what is it really? Beyond just, writing stuff.
Well, fundamentally, it's about creating and sharing things people actually find useful.
What?
Or informative. Or entertaining, even.
Like blog posts, videos.
Exactly. Blog posts, videos, infographics, guides, whatever format works. The point is to attract and engage your audience, right? To establish your brand as, like, a trusted resource. It's the value you provide.
Got it. The value, the substance. So then SEO. What's the simplest way to think about that?
SEO is basically the practice of getting that substance found. It's optimizing your website, your content, so search engines like Google can easily discover it, understand it, index it, and then hopefully rank it well.
So keywords, site speed, making sure it works on mobile, that kind of thing.
Precisely. All those technical bits and structural optimizations that make your great content visible on search engine results pages or SERPs.
So it really is hand in hand then. Content
Yes.
provides the valuable material.
The what?
And SEO makes sure people actually find that material.
It's the delivery mechanism. You really can't have effective digital marketing without both working in concert. One without the other just falls flat.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting, I think. Moving past definitions into how they actually work together. This synergy.
Yeah, the mechanics of it.
Our sources at Experts Insights point to 5 key ways this happens. First one, content targets specific keywords. Seems obvious, maybe. But what's the deeper angle now?
It sounds straightforward, but it's evolved a lot. It's not just about, picking a word and repeating it. Google's AI is much smarter now.
Right, it understands context.
Exactly. It cares way more about the semantic intent. What's the real question behind the search query? So keyword targeting now is less science, more art almost. You're predicting the searcher's mind.
So how does AdExpert approach that?
Well, they emphasize really precise copywriting, incorporating not just those high search phrases, but also semantic keywords-related terms, concepts, building a whole topic cluster.
Like if someone searches running shoes.
Yeah, you don't just talk about running shoes. You talk about cushioning, foot support, trail versus road, promation, all the related stuff. That shows Google you've got real depth, real expertise. It boosts relevance, boosts rankings. It's about being comprehensive and precise.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Anticipating the whole journey. Which I guess leads straight into the second point. Content improves search visibility. How does quality content actually build that authority over time?
It's a cumulative effect. See, when Google sees you consistently putting out valuable stuff that actually answers user questions well.
It starts to trust you.
Exactly. It starts seeing your site as an authoritative source in that niche. That builds your domain authority. Think of it like reputation building. The more good stuff you publish, the more search engines see you as reliable.
So it lifts your whole site, not just one page.
Pretty much. Higher rankings across the board over time. It's why that focus on continuous optimization, like Expert does, is so important. It's definitely a marathon.
Which connects to something maybe less obvious. Content enhances the user experience. Some people still see UX as just design, right? Buttons and colors.
Yeah, and they're missing a huge piece of the puzzle. Google's ultimate goal is user satisfaction. Did the search result answer the question well?
So if people stick around on your page.
Right. If your content is well-written, easy to scan, genuinely helpful, visitors stay longer, they click around more, maybe they even come back.
And Google tracks that.
Oh, absolutely. High dwell time, low bounce rate, those are strong signals. They tell Google, hey, this page is actually useful, and that usefulness directly impacts rankings. It's proving your value through how users interact.
So the quality of the writing itself is an SEO factor, indirectly.
Absolutely. It drives those positive user signals.
Okay, and point 4, content builds domain authority. We mentioned trust, but this is specifically about attracting those high-quality backlinks, right? How does content actually earn links?
It needs to be genuinely link-worthy. That means content that's a definitive resource. Maybe it offers unique data, original research, a really comprehensive guide, or, like AdExpert does, compelling case studies.
Stuff other sites would want to reference.
Precisely. When another reputable site needs to back up a claim or point their readers to a great explanation, your content becomes the go-to. Those links are they're like votes of confidence from other established sites. Hugely powerful for SEO. It's strategic.
Makes sense. Be the source.
And the last point on synergy. Content is shareable and evergreen. We hear shareables all the time, usually social media. But what about evergreen for SEO?
Evergreen content has lasting value. It tackles fundamental questions or problems that don't really change much over time.
Like how to tie a tie. Sort of, yeah. Or basic accounting principles or benefits of meditation. Stuff people will always be searching for, more or less. Social shares give you a nice initial spike, sure.
But evergreen keeps working.
Exactly. It keeps pulling in organic traffic month after month, year after year, often with little extra effort once it's up. That sustained traffic constantly signals relevance and authority to Google. It's a really efficient long-term asset.
So, connecting these dots, ad experts focus on data-driven copy, continuous optimization. It's not just talk. It's a system for leveraging content for real, sustained growth.
It really is. It's about making content work hard at every stage.
Okay, so let's talk benefits. If a business really gets this integration right, what changes for them? What are the tangible results they actually see?
Oh, the shift is noticeable. First, just visibility. You go from being hard to find to actually showing up when people search. That means way more organic traffic, the kind you don't pay for directly.
Which is usually better quality traffic, too.
Often, yes. More sustainable. Your individual pages start ranking better. Crucially, you build trust and credibility. People start seeing you as a resource, not just a seller.
And that leads to
Higher engagement, better conversion potential. People who trust you are more likely to buy from you or contact you. So ultimately, a much better ROI on your marketing efforts.
Okay, powerful stuff. But this raises the big question, right? For you listening, how do you actually create this magical SEO-friendly content? Knowing why is one thing, doing it is another.
True. Let's get practical. The sources lay out some clear steps. One's AdExpert certainly follows.
Okay.
Step 1, it has to start with keyword research.
Still the foundation.
Absolutely. But again, it's not just grabbing high-volume words. Use the tools, yes, but really dig into search trends. Understand the intent. What problem is the user trying to solve? Look for those longer, more specific phrases, long-tail keywords.
And then weave them in naturally.
Thoughtfully, yeah. Titles, subheadings, body text. But remember semantic intent, use related terms too. Don't just stuff the main keyword.
Okay, research first.
Then, step 2. Produce relevant and high-quality content. This is probably the most critical bit.
Quality over quantity.
Definitely. Adjust topics your audience actually cares about. Answer their questions thoroughly. Solve their problems. Offer real, genuine value. Shallow content doesn't just fail, it can actually hurt you. AdExpert really nails this for their clients, content that builds that trust.
Makes sense. So you've got great content. Step 3 is structuring it effectively. You mentioned headings, H2s, H3s. Why are those so vital for SEO?
They're like signposts. For users, they make content scannable, easy to digest. For search engines, they create a clear hierarchy, like a table of contents for the page.
So Google understands the structure better.
Exactly. It helps Google grasp the main points, the subtopics, better indexing, maybe even getting featured in those answer boxes. Or people also ask sections, use headings, bullet points, short paragraphs, keep it clean and organized.
Good tip. So structure matters.
Yeah.
Point 4, optimize each page for SEO. This goes beyond just the text, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is about the on-page elements. Crafting good meta titles and descriptions, those are your little ads on the search results page. Make them count.
Got to entice the click.
Precisely. Use descriptive alt tags for your images. Tell Google and screen readers what the image is about, like content marketing improving SEO strategy.
Okay, what else?
Internal linking. Link to other relevant pages on your own site. It keeps users engaged and helps spread SEO value link equity around your site. And crucially, Page speed and mobile responsiveness. Non-negotiable.
Google hates slow sites.
Hates them, especially with mobile-first indexing. If your site isn't fast and easy to use on a phone, you're basically invisible to a huge chunk of your audience.
Okay, and the last step, step 5.
Don't just publish and forget. Update and refresh your existing content. Go back to older posts.
Why bother if you're creating new stuff?
Because it signals freshness and accuracy to Google. Update stats, fix broken links, revise outdated info, maybe expand it based on new search trends. It shows Google the content is still relevant and trustworthy.
So it can bring old content back to life.
Absolutely. It can boost its rankings again, sometimes even higher than before. It's super efficient, getting more mileage out of assets you already have.
Now, when we talk content, it's not just blog posts, is it? What other formats really support SEO?
Great point. There's a whole toolkit. You've got deep dive how-to guides solving complex problems, great for long-tail keywords. Case studies, like Ad Expert uses to show proven success, build massive credibility.
Landing pages, too.
Essential landing pages for specific services or offers. Videos and infographics are huge for engagement, easily shareable. And don't forget FAQ sections. They can capture tons of very specific questions. Perfect for voice search, too.
Lots of options.
Yeah.
So, with all this potential, where do businesses often stumble? What are the common mistakes to avoid when trying to blend content and SEO?
Oh, there are definitely pitfalls. A big one is still keyword stuffing, just jamming keywords in unnaturally. Google sees right through that, and it'll penalize you.
Right, be natural.
Totally. Another huge mistake is ignoring mobile optimization. We just talked about it, fatal flaw these days. Publishing thin, low-quality content is another. Waste of time hurts your authority.
What else?
Creating content without a clear audience in mind, just spraying and praying. You need focus. And a really critical one, forgetting to track performance. How do you know what's working if you don't measure it?
Which contrasts sharply with Ad Expert's approach. Right, they're live tracking.
Exactly. That commitment to live tracking and reporting means you see what's working, what's not, and you can adapt quickly. No guesswork.
And speaking of Ad Expert, their approach really seems to embody these best practices. You've mentioned their team, Sam Ashrafi, the founder, and Esa Nabavati, the SEO and analytics expert. What makes their team dynamic so effective, especially for LA?
It's that combination, I think. Sam brings the strategic vision, always pushing for innovative, results-focused solutions, keeping ahead of algorithm updates. Asan provides the deep analytical rigor.
So strategy meets data.
Precisely. Every move is backed by data, not just hunches. They're constantly learning, staying current, especially with the nuances of the competitive LA market. It means clients get strategies that are both cutting edge and proven effective.
And that real-time marketing insights with live tracking, can you give an example of how that actually helps a client? What does that visibility uncover?
Sure. I remember one case where a client thought a key service page wasn't converting well, but the live tracking showed something interesting.
What was that?
The people who were converting on that page often came from a blog post on a related but broader topic first, an unexpected path.
Ah, so the blog post was the entry point.
Exactly. So they optimized the internal links from that blog post and tweaked its call to action. Boom, conversions for the service page went up significantly. That's the power of seeing the actual user journey in real time. You find those hidden opportunities.
That's fascinating. And they also use innovative AI solutions. How does AI fit into this content and SEO picture? Is it writing the blogs now?
Haha, not quite writing everything, no. AI is more of an enhancer, a force multiplier. Ad Expert uses it for things like super precise audience targeting. Imagine creating campaigns tailored to tiny specific segments.
Hyper-personalization.
Exactly. And AI powers advanced analytics, finding patterns in data humans might miss. It can help predict which content formats might work best or optimize ad spend across channels. It makes the whole strategy smarter and more efficient.
Giving clients an edge.
Definitely. Better reach, better conversions, better ROI.
And it all seems to circle back to that data-driven core, using past performance, competitor analysis, especially tuned for that Los Angeles market. It's about tailored strategies, not generic advice.
That's their whole philosophy, really. Custom solutions based on hard data.
So let's wrap this up. What does this all mean for you listening right now, the big takeaway?
I think the fundamental truth is just how deeply connected content and SEO are. They aren't separate disciplines. They're two halves of the same whole.
Stronger together.
Immensely stronger. Great content without SEO is invisible. SEO without great content has nothing to optimize. You need both working in sync.
So consistent publishing,
Yeah.
smart keyword research, genuinely valuable content, Clear structure. That's the recipe.
That's pretty much the core of it. Those are the pillars for building online visibility, driving that valuable organic traffic, and actually connecting with your audience in a meaningful way.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. This digital world is always changing. New algorithms, AI everywhere. It can feel overwhelming.
Constantly shifting sands.
Right. But amidst all that change, the core principle, I believe, stays the same. Authentic, genuinely valuable content, carefully optimized so people can find it. It's not just a tactic anymore.
It's more fundamental.
It's the foundation. It's how you build real connections, real authority. It's about becoming that indispensable resource for your audience. That's where lasting digital presence comes from, beyond just chasing rankings. Become indispensable. A powerful idea to end on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. We hope you can take these insights and really apply them to your own strategies. Go out there and build that presence.